My name is Caitlin Waugh. I am a glass artist. I use mixed media as well. Primarily, I work with glass and mirror. I own my own business, which is called Parif, and then I also have a small gallery that I co-own that's on Magazine Street uptown called Potence. I fuse plants between glass and the kiln, and then it leaves the ash of the plant behind, and that lets me make panes of glass that help preserve people's wedding flowers or make ceremonial space with medicinal flowers or altar spaces. All of my work is based on the natural world, on plants, on organic forms. Making space that feels sacred, that feels comfortable, that is functional is a big driver of my work. I gravitated towards this project because I'm looking to make a shift in my career and really wanting to make larger pieces that function for society in a more meaningful and more holistic way. When we were doing our initial tours in January, there were two things that really grabbed my attention the most. How much plastic is getting into the waterways. Most people in the community would be really surprised by the quantity. And then I also, when we were at the levee breach site, I had a really deep desire to look over the levee wall, and there's not a great way to do that. And I've been developing the idea that you could have a porch or a structure that was high enough that you could see out over the levee wall. The idea is that there would be 3 structures, and you get to them with ramps. All 3 structures basically look the same. I would like to be able to see out of each structure along the railings or below the railing. I am hoping to incorporate the plastic bottles from the pump station into the structures. So I would like to show what can be done with trash that's headed into our waterways. And so the thought is that the bottles would represent where the river is and where the lake is. I've been looking at all these beautiful images from pinhole cameras that track over time the way that the sun and the moon go through the sky. And so I've been thinking a lot about how those plastic bottles could be in designs in the ceiling as well to track the sun and the moon's patterns. I'd really like for the bottom of each structure underneath to be reflective, to be mirror, so that it reflects what's underneath it and looks like it's floating in a way. So the notion is that they're making community space. Ideally, there would be a table and chairs in each one of the structures so that they really can be used to have meals and gather. And then you'd be centered with the sun and the moon and the lake and the river and the space. That way, it's connecting to my space making ideas.